if somebody didn't know me, and you had to tell somebody about me, what would you tell them about me? Like they just wanted to know the overall everything about me. What would you tell them?
I mean, you've always been a honest guy. You've always, helped people out when they need it. You don't tell lies. I mean, spiritual. I mean, you believe, you practice what you preach.
Right. You think unto
I mean, you're teaching me things that I didn't know, so I think you would. Just say it.
No. I'm saying though. I mean, I'm flattered, man. I'm sitting here. I'm just listening to you. I'm flattered. I'm flattered, man.
Right. You've always been, an open person. You never lied to me about anything, and you're just all around a genuine person. I don't understand why people treat you the way they do, because, I don't know. I don't understand it.
What you mean? What you mean? Treat me the way they do?
Like you don't hang with nobody. Haters. That's what I'm talking about. You're haters.
Right. I mean, man, huh?
That jealousy and stuff like that. I mean, if they moved the way you did, you're trying to have something in life.
Right. Well, I don't know, man. Everybody not cut from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right.
So, man, you know how people is. I wanted an honest response. You know what I mean? No scripted, nothing scripted. I just wanted a real honest response.
Okay.
I'm saying it's one thing. It's one thing how some people say to toot your own horn. I can do that if I want to. You know what I mean? Right. But nah, I want people to actually know, like, bro, I'm getting ready to go ahead and scoop up some. About to go scoop me some scratch offs. About to play this, man. I am. Listen, that's one of my questions. A girl wanted to know. She wanted to know, like, if you talking all this godly stuff, why you playing? Why are you playing the scratch offs? the whole. That's why. Go ahead.
That's why you mentioned that when you made that video the other night.
No, I didn't mention that because of that. I just got that question today.
Oh wow! Look at God.
So whole point is this. I tell people like this. It's hard to tell somebody. Don't play the lottery when a person can take $10 and make 10 bands. Hard to tell somebody don't play the lottery when they take $5 and make 5,000. You can't tell nobody that. And then people don't even know the root of the word lottery. That word lottery, if you go read the Bible, when they talk about the man who they supposed to call Jesus, and we already know the understanding. This is what I'm trying to tell people about the Bible. Even if none of the people in the Bible is actually real, the characters that they're using, the meaning of those stories, those proverbs and certain stories, they took those meanings out of Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So anyway, the man who they calling Jesus, they gambled for his clothes. That's called, in the Bible, it's called casting lots. The root word lot. Add the other part to it, that's the lottery. And then you got a guy named Lot that hung with this guy named Abraham, who was right guy, and we already explained that. Well, guess why him and Abraham couldn't hang together? Because Lot had a lot too. He had a lot of stuff. He couldn't be around him, so he had to get away from him. So I don't know why anybody would be trying to, be mad about somebody playing the lottery. You mad? You can't hear nothing godly from me because I want to take a couple dollars and make a lot of dollars? Some people I don't understand their logic, man. I don't understand it. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, bye, baby.
Right, quiet on the set.
All right, bro. Be blessed.
Take one.
That's the dude from New York.
Sound production, take two.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my folk from New York with the clothing line. Not the clothing line, the clothing store. So you know, yeah, we doing big things. Let me get here. All right, so listen. All right, hey, come here right quick. You in the kitchen. Don't make me call your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real fast.
How do I look in the camera? I'm gonna make sure I'm good. Do I look good?
Yeah, you look good.
All right. I look good?
Yeah.
Hey, Bubba, Daddy's recording, okay? All right, just give me y'all heads up. All right.
Action.
All right. If you've never been here, I need you to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stay in contact with us. Hey, maybe you just want to show some love. If you really want to show some love, listen, man, I need you to show some love. So I put the cash out there, man. Put the cash out right there for you so you can do that. You know, show some love, man. How my man Nas said, how you expect to get love if you don't show none? Hey, this is the best place to show it. Because, yo, you bless us, we ain't gonna do nothing but put it right back into what we doing so we can continue to help and bless other people, okay? Maybe you want to go online and shop. Listen, man, we got clothes. You know what I'm saying? We got clothes, man. You can go up there and get some of our clothes, man. Put the website right there for you. The link is in the description, man. Hey, all you gotta do is go up there. And with that being said, man, this is my 300th episode. So the way I'm gonna do it, every time I hit 100, I try to do something special or do a giveaway. I remember when we hit, we gave away $1,000. Yes, we really did. We really did that, you know. And I know some people, you know, when they do giveaways, they want to show a person and stuff. Listen, when you do something for somebody and you truly do it, you ain't got to broadcast it. So I hope nobody think we just said that we was giving away $1,000 and we didn't. No, we really gave away $1,000. We not playing no games. The Most High blesses us and we continue to bless folks. When you bless, listen, man, let me tell you, to everybody that's listening and is watching, karma is a real thing. Let me explain something to you. If you're a person that's full of hate, full of envy, guess what? All that energy that you put out into the universe, hate, envy, it comes right back to you. It comes right back to you. And it works the same way. You put love out in the atmosphere, love comes back to you. You put out good energy, it comes back to you. My phone always going off. Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah. So, let me tell you, we believe in the law of putting good energy out there. Good energy. Sowing good seeds. I put it out there, man. It's got to come back. So, we got an idea. And the idea is we're NKOSI Kicks and Clothing. We want to give you a chance to be a sponsor with us. Give you a chance to be partners. Let's say it like that. Give you a chance to be partners with us. And what we're doing is we will pay you for your idea. What do I mean? Okay. If you have an idea for a t-shirt design, we will pay you for that idea. Now don't go take somebody else's idea and come in. We want true, genuine idea. True, genuine ideas. True, genuine ideas. Don't take nobody else's stuff. And if you come up with a design for a shirt, we will pay you for that design. And after we pay you for that design, we're going to trademark that design and keep it like we do a lot of the stuff that we come up with. Okay? So, just throwing it out there. If you have an idea and you wanted to bring it to life and get some money for it, hey, that's what the email's there for. You can send it to us. Okay? Now, with that being said, I wanted to respond to this lady about, she said, well, I know you can't be a man of God because you can't be a righteous man because you play the lottery. Listen, woman, miss, in the Bible, if you go read it, they had this thing called casting lots. Casting lots. Well, casting lots was just like gambling. They did it through your Bible. Go read it. So I just scratched them. Didn't do nothing on that. But I ain't spent about $2 on that. Okay? Now here's the crazy part. On this one, my number was 1. Okay? My number was 1. But 9 is what I needed. 9 was the number over here. See that? Backwards is a mug. Look at that. You got 9 here with 1. That's $5 ticket. Got 1 here with 5,000 here. So how you win? You take $5 and you buy 5 of these. Yo, what up?
Hey.
Hey, if somebody was to ask you anything about me, and you had to give them a response about me, like if nobody knew me and they wanted to know the overall something about me, what would you tell them?
Well, I'd tell him that he's a hard worker and he's a man of his word, and he is really direct. He's really, he tells the truth. So he's not a liar. So that's what I will tell him.
Wow. That's this is blowing me away, but not really blowing me away because I know me. I'm just trying to show myself to the world. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's all you would tell them?
Yeah, that's you right there.
Right.
Yeah, you're talented, and you're very articulate. You break it down in your videos. You know your stuff.
Right.
Yep.
So what's my strongest point?
The strongest point is that you know your facts and you know how to back up your facts.
Right.
It's the strongest point about you.
Right.
I could say.
So you talking about my teaching videos? I'm talking about like in real life about me.
Well, even in real life, you're a hard worker and you're good with people. You have a good heart. If someone needs something, you're always there to help somebody out.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's how I would tell them.
Right. All right, man. You making my day. You the second person I called, and y'all sound like twins.
I guess it's the truth.
Wow. All right, listen, I gotta go, baby. I'm driving. I love you.
All right, love you too. Drive safe.
All right, then get out of here. Go over there. All right, see, I ain't playing, man. This is full time, everything. I'm going in, going to work. I'm handling my phone calls. I got food getting cooked in the kitchen. Got my baby back here, being watched, babysitting while I'm recording. And I'm handling business on my phone and I'm recording at the same time. I'm always about business. I don't play no games. This is why you get to the next level. I have no procrastination in me. Now, you think the creator don't want us to get money? He wants us to get money. And I explained to somebody, I said this, it's hard to tell somebody don't play the lottery when you can take $5 and get 5,000. Hard to tell somebody don't play the lottery when you can take 10 and get 10,000. You can't do that. I've done it numerous times. Boy, I'm gonna play the lottery every day. What? Huh? It's amazing when you take a little bit and can get a lot. Now, with that being said, don't go out there and spend your whole check. Don't go out there and spend your rent money. Don't go out there and get so gone. Now, I done seen people who blew up. They done played the numbers, they hit back to back and hit. And they on top of the world. And then I done seen them be on top of the world to walk in the store to go get you something. And they sitting there at that table and they studying, trying to figure out what number to play next. So they right there scratching like this and they just look frustrated because they ain't hitting. You see? So yeah, man, but I just wanted to say that. Don't go crazy with playing the lottery, man. Don't go crazy with that. That's why they even got here in North Carolina, they even got a line you can call if you feel like you became addicted to gambling, okay? Or playing the lottery or playing the slots or playing the scratch offs. Like I said, man, I play pick 3, I play pick 4, play the Powerball every now and then, but I play those scratch offs faithfully. Now, what else? Let me make sure that I answered all the questions. Did I answer all the questions? I think I did. Let's take a look at this right here.
What's up, sexy?
What's up, my love?
How are you?
I'm blessed, man. Listen, I'm sorry I missed your call. I'm in the car driving. But look, I called a while ago because I was gonna put you live, man. But shoot, you live right now. Look. So if somebody didn't know me, right, and they wanted to know anything about me, what is the first thing you could tell them about me? This'll be aired tonight at midnight.
Okay, so if anything somebody would want to know about you, they have to know your entrepreneurship, first of all. Right. Second of all, they also have to know your love for oneself, because you know oneself. They would have to know that. And then another thing they need to know about you is how you're knowledgeable about your culture and you're knowledgeable about yourself. Right.
Yo, you about to make me, you got me over here smiling all hard. Listen now, you the third person, cause today is gonna be my 300th episode.
Okay. So,
I just, I always try to do something different. Every time I hit 100, I do something different. I always try to do something different. So yeah, you're the third person, man, and wow, y'all just blowing my mind with this, man, You blowing my mind.
Like, to know you, that's the thing. See, a person has to know you. They got to know the beginning, but then they also got to look at the progression.
Right.
And to know you is to know you have a story and you share your story, but your story is not you. It's just your story.
Right.
But who you turned out to be, they would never guess that. You get what I'm saying? Because some people are so used to people's past, they can't get rid of the past.
Right.
So me, knowing your past a little bit and knowing the future, I look at the future. At how you've grown, you made a clothing line. The one thing about you is your hustle, your entrepreneurship. I swear to God, it's your hustle.
Right. You got me. You got me.
You that guy. You already know you the guy.
Yo, you got me over here grinning so hard. I'm smiling so hard right now.
You're supposed to be proud of yourself, Queen. You've come a long way. You've done everything you said you wanted to do, and you're conquering to do. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
Keep doing. Obviously, what you're doing is working. You get what I mean? To grow your following, it's just going to take a little time. Right. Anytime you do something, I try to share everything. I'm not a social media person, but I try to share anything or let somebody know, hey, you got to check them out, boom, boom, boom. So, just keep doing what you're doing. And as long as the number one thing is you know oneself. Right. So when knowing yourself, any decision that you make sure you're making a decision for yourself and for whatever it is to do. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, my words of encouragement for today. And I don't know who's listening and I don't know who this is for. But if you have tuned in, then it might be for you. Okay? Listen, whatever you have in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, or as they say, in your body or in your car to do, and it's a good thing to do, then do it with all your might. Let me say it again. Whatever is in your heart, whatever is in your mind, whatever is in your spirit, whatever is in your soul, whatever is in your body, whatever is in your car, that's good to do it with all your might. Some of you are excellent businessmen. Some of you are excellent at starting businesses. Well, go and do that with your whole heart. But as we started out speaking about karma and saying karma is a real thing, because what goes around comes around. This is what I want people to know. If you're wondering why you can't get ahead in life, listen to me. If you're wondering why you can't get ahead in life and you haven't got ahead in life, I used to hear people say it like this. They said, man, I can't lose for winning. I can't lose for winning. That's what they say. You see how I'm trained to talk? That's what they say. And they say things like that so much, guess what? Every time they turn around, guess what? They're losing and never winning. Because life and death is in the power of the tongue. You gotta speak those things into existence. Listen, man, I'm not trying to sell you no dream. I'm telling you these things really work. Every time I open up one of my shows, I sit there and I tell people to never give up. Why do I tell people to never give up? Because I got to a point in my life where it was so bad, I wanted to give up. And when I say wanted to give up, I wanted to kill myself. And when I say kill myself, I'm talking about, man, imagine walking outside in the freezing, blistering cold. I'm talking about what I feel like my toes about to pop. It's so cold. And I don't got nowhere to stay. And I'm walking around freezing. Got my clothes stashed somewhere else. And then all of a sudden, I walk to an abandoned house. Not only can I get in the house, the lights is on. Not only is the lights on, I was able to take the stove. Listen to this is a true story. I took the stove, barricaded the door where nobody can get in, opened the stove, turn it on, and lay there and get warm while it was freezing. It's a true story, brother. And I can go on and on. And I was living like that for about 4 years, man. Going from abandoned house to abandoned house in a place where I'm not from. NKOSI, Channel 3rd Eye, we've been blowing up all night. If you had to tell anybody anything about me, if they didn't know me, what would you tell them about me?
Well, I can tell you that.
You gotta talk a little louder now.
I can tell you that he does love the Most High with all his heart, soul, mind, body, and spirit.
You said I what?
He loved the Most High with all his heart, mind, body, and spirit. And he serves them to the fullest.
Right.
And he's faithful in reading the Word and studying the Word. And, he goes in depth in his search and seeking out things and finding out things.
Right.
And if somebody asks him a question about something, if he don't know it, guess what? He'll seek the Most High for the answer, and he will get back with you and give you the answer that the Most High has given him. Yeah.
Well, all right, Lilo, you got me smiling now.
Yeah.
But all right. So that's a known thing. I want folks to know this ain't no game with me. But I'm talking about in real life. If a person don't know anything about me other than what you just said, and they wanted to know about me, what would you tell them about me?
Okay.
What's one of my strong points and about me, period?
Well, he's very giving, he's very caring for others, he looks out for people, it can be anybody on the street, if he see a homeless guy or just somebody down on their luck, because he's been there before. And so he'll stop and maybe talk to them and, ask them if they need anything or, and eventually, they'll get on the subject about talking about the Most High, because that's in them,
Right.
And he'll give his testimonies and everything. But, he's all around good guy and, just a faithful guy, loyal guy. He's just real genuine. When you meet him, he's genuine.
What do you mean when you say he's genuine?
Because he's real.
Right,
he's real,
right.
He don't sugarcoat nothing,
Wow.
He gonna tell you like it is,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's that.
Rather it be, just somebody stranger on the street, family, friend, foe, whoever.
Right.
He'll tell you like it is,
Wow.
Yeah.
That mean a lot to me, man.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen me grow?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Explain. What do you mean?
Yeah, okay. I remember, because I've known him for a long time, and I won't disclose his name or anything like that. But I've known him for quite some time. When he had his Nothing But the Truth 1000 page.
Okay.
And that was popping. It was blowing up. But you know how social media does. They don't. When you're speaking the truth, they don't want you to get the truth out there, so they try to shut your page down, and
right.
they kind of try to stop that. But you know what, with the Most High ain't no stopping, ain't no stopping, because
right.
It's gonna keep on going. If the truth was gonna keep coming out, God got a way of just bringing it forth,
Right.
So, and now that he has the Third Eye Open page, hey, it's booming.
Right.
It's booming.
Right.
Yeah, and he's grown even through the years with that, because the Nothing But Truth was on point.
Right.
And he's been through several things in his life, and as he's grown in certain areas and stuff, it became a testimony to him and to others, and even with now, he's evolved. I'll say he's evolved and grown,
right.
And his third eye is open. Hey, the page, that's true.
Right.
Third eye open. Hey,
man, listen, I appreciate that, man. I mean, everybody who been hitting this line tonight, man. I've been, just been putting me in good positive mood, man, and I love that. Just saying good things, and it's good to have people that can say some good stuff about you like that, and none of it scripted. I mean, man, I wanted it, and I wanted a real response,
And to the ones that be hating on him, hey, hey, before you hate, get to know the man, because he's a real good guy,
Right.
A lot of people, look at somebody, or they judge somebody, by their appearance or by what they're talking about or whatever. But
well, tell me this. What do you think they would be hating on me about?
You know how jealousy, envy, they just, you know how people are, that's just the thing.
Explain it to me.
Because, you've grown, and, you're prospering, you come a long way, like I said, your testimony and stuff.
Now, so when I tell people to never give up, I'm not telling you something I didn't do myself. I never gave up. I stay focused. And I tell people, I say, manifest the life that you want. Manifestation. Listen, manifestation works like this. I heard somebody say something about manifest destiny. Listen, we ain't talking about that. That's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. Manifest is you see it in your mind. You see it before it comes into fruition. Anything, even this chair I'm sitting on, guess what? Was a thought in somebody's mind. This house that I am in right now was a thought in somebody's mind. This jacket, looking the way that it looks with this patch right here. I seen it in my mind first, and then I brought it into fruition. That's how manifestation works. Manifest the life that you want. Everything you see on the walls in this house is what I seen before I got here. How the furniture and everything look. I seen it looking just like this. And then I worked towards it, and it started happening. That's a true story. It really works, man. Now, when I tell you the energy that you put out, listen, put out good energy, positive energy, no matter what. No matter what. Put it out there. Put it out there. It's called the laws of the universe. It has to come back. So if you put negative energy, you put hatred energy, you put jealous energy, listen to me, you put this You know what kind of energy you carry. You know you better than anybody know you. If you put a certain energy out into the atmosphere, guess what? It's going to come back to you. That's how the laws of the universe work. Okay? Now don't fool yourself and think you think you're doing God's work and God is in you and you full of wickedness and you are jealous and a bitter. You know what you is. He's all about to cuss. Look at you. It's all good. But don't fool yourself and think that it's not gonna come back. It will. I'm happy for you, man. That driving trucks, you'll be getting money. You'll be able to move around, see different things, another adventure in different states.
Exactly.
What is that? Driving, room and board, all that there. And if depending on what kind of company you go with, you get paid every Tuesday on that card. If people who ain't never drove before, if y'all don't know what that is, you get paid every Tuesday. If you sign a contract or drive with a truck, they give you a card.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that money will be there after a certain time, every Tuesday.
And another advice I would give to people, especially young people that got dreams and aspirations, to move out of your comfort zone. You got to get out of these small towns for certain occupations that you want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't stay in these small towns. These small towns will kill your dreams.
Right.
You end up not doing it. You'll be age 45, 50, and it'd be shoulda, coulda, woulda, and you didn't because you settled in that small town.
Right.
You need to go where your dreams are, where the job that you want, your ideal job, go
right.
where they are.
Right.
You need to, you really research and find out where the jobs are that you really want and where the training. You get that training because a lot of students that I know, they go to college, they get out and come back home and they can't even get a job in their field.
Right.
That they went to college for.
Man, I'm telling you, that's how it happens. But I'm glad. Do you know the actual school you want to go and drive for yet? Do you know the place where you want to go get your CDLs?
I'm going to Piedmont Community College in Roxborough.
Okay, that's cool. At least you'll still be around, before you get started. Because I was getting ready to put you on one that's gonna take you out of town. They gonna pay for everything. And
really?
Yeah. Let's look at. I'm gonna put it out there for my listeners too, because this is how I started out, and I made my money. I drove a little bit, and I made my money, and I got out of that and got into something else. This is why I want to tell people. I done put in so much work, and I got an impressive resume. So by my resume being impressive, I won't take a job unless it's about $20. Now,
that's what I got on mine.
Right.
That's what I got on my resume.
Right. I won't take a job unless it's $20. The least I would take for a job is $20. Because I done had 2 heart attacks. I'm getting old now. I'm worth what I'm worth. I have an education and I have experience. I've been working for years. So the least you're gonna pay me is $20. That's the least. If you can't pay that, I might as well work for myself like I'm doing. Now, with that being said, I would tell folks this. If you're interested in driving trucks, there's a company you can look up online. This company is called CRST. The company is called CRST. Expedited Van. CRST. They're located in Iowa. I drove for them long enough to get me some money. Listen, some of the biggest checks I ever got was when I drove trucks. And I drove and I saved up my money. And I got out of that. Every job I ever did, I worked it and I saved my money and I got out of it. I have a hustler mentality. The reason I got a hustler mentality is because my aunt sold crack, my uncle sold crack. A lot of people in my family sold drugs, and I watched them sell drugs, and I grew up selling drugs, and I just got a go-get mentality. Now, the whole thing about this, you don't have to sell drugs to make money. All you got to do is keep the same hustle that you had when you sold drugs. What was my hustle what was my mentality when I sold drugs? I would stay out all night to sell 20s and dimes till they get gone. From the first to the third, I chop it all the way down to 20s, dimes, nicks, sell the shake and everything. And I would stay out all night till it's gone. Won't change clothes till it's gone. And that was my mentality. And I gotta get it. And I moved on a schedule like that. I didn't play no games with folks. I wasn't out there tricking, wasn't into none of that. No, let me get my money and let me go. So in real life, you don't have to sell drugs. You just gotta have that mentality to go get it. If I gotta sell clothes out my car, I will do it. I've done it. I remember selling pocketbooks. I've done it. I done sold tennis shoes. I done sold sneakers out my truck. Before I started this clothing line right here in NKOSI Kicks, I was selling shoes back in the 90s. I've been selling stuff, man. You know? So I'm telling people, if you're interested in driving trucks, there's a school you can go to in Iowa called CRST. They will pay you for free. I tell people, if you've never been to Iowa, it's cold. So take you some warm clothes up there, take you some pocket money. They'll feed you lunch. You should get your CDLs in about 3 months. And you'll be on a big campus with people coming from everywhere. People coming from Florida, people coming from Atlanta, people coming from New York, New Jersey. They all coming to Iowa. All the people you'll see in Iowa that's black is gonna be there to learn to drive trucks. So you're gonna, if they have a big campus, you're learning to drive trucks on a course. So you'll never actually get on the highway and drive until they see that you can drive on that course. They'll teach you how to downshift. They teach you how to go through gears. And it was no problem with me learning that because I always drove a 5-speed. A 5-speed is first car I ever learned to drive. I had a Saab 87 900 Turbo Edition. That's the first car I had at 16 years old. So I put it like this. I went and bought that car. And by the time I got off the lot, I mean, I was grinding them gears, turning them gears up. But after about 15, 20 minutes, well, I'm running through them gears like it was nothing. And I can just drive, man. So it was easy to learn that part. Now the part, if you're serious, all you gotta do is call them. They got a toll-free numbers. That's CRST. Call them. They put you on the phone. And I always tell people this. I'll be honest with people. When you talk to them, be honest with them. Because once they run your name, if you got something going on, and they only care if you got something going on with your driving record. So you can't have no suspended license. You can't have no, what is it when they take your license for drinking? What do they call that? DWIs. Can't have none of that. Can't have no open cases with driving. And you want to have a pretty good record. If you pass all of that, shoot, man, them people will send you a ticket, a bus ticket. That's how they did me. They sent me a bus ticket. I was in Atlanta, sleeping in abandoned houses. I promise you. Left Atlanta, went to Iowa, got my CDLs, made my money, and after I made my money, I came back home, and I ain't never looked back. I'm not a hater. Never have been. I never looked at something that somebody had and said, man, I hate him because he got it. I always been confident in myself that if somebody had something that I wanted, that I desired, I always found a way to go get it myself. That means I would work to get it. Long hours. With no shame. Now, I remember somebody had asked me before, they was like, you said you was prideful, and that's why you ended up being homeless for 4 years. Yeah. Let me explain something to you. If you come from the very, very bottom, I mean the projects bottom, the very bottom projects, welfare cheese, AFDC, the very bottom, no mama, no dad, hand-me-down clothes, I mean, that's the bottom. If you came from that, how can you become prideful? I'll explain. When I was a teenager, I began to hustle and sell drugs. So me hustling and selling drugs, I was able to get things I never had. I wore certain kind of clothes that I never had. I got a taste of money. Started driving a Saab. I was 16 years old, ask anybody. 16 years old driving a 1987 900 Turbo Edition Saab. Just like the one Jay-Z had in the Song Cry video. I didn't have a convertible top though, but I had BBs on. I had that. How many of you could say that? I really had that. And it's crazy, man, because I be looking for all those old pictures. Can't find any of them. Can't find any of them. My best friends were stick-up kids. True story. Now, Me growing up like that, being able to hustle and go to the mall. When I grew up, all the dope boys wore Polo and Nautica, Izod, clothes like that. Lacoste. Now I don't mess with drugs anymore or hustle no more. But guess what? I still wear those Polos and Nauticas because that's how I was brought up. The dope boys wore those. Those was the clothes, the dope boys who we looked up to. So, you think I became prideful, okay? The shoes had to match the shirt. I became prideful. Certain things, we just still do it. And I didn't know that I became prideful. Boy, you came from the projects. How you got pride? You prideful as hell. How you too? I'm too proud to work a job. What? And I had to go through a stage of being homeless till the creator of the universe broke all of that mess out of me. If I'm around a person, they be like, hey man, you hungry? If I say I ain't hungry, listen to me. I ain't hungry. But I don't got no pride. If I'm around you and I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat just like you ain't there. You saying what, nigga? I don't get what? Huh? I don't got no pride. I remember I was so prideful, boy, my stomach could have been doing backflips, could have been doing the cabbage back. And you be like, you hungry? I be like, nah. Because I was too prideful to ask for help. Too prideful. God stripped all of that mess out of me for being homeless. You see? 95, about to get in this traffic. I be trying to take shortcuts, man, but I'm telling you, you're coming from, you can take as many back roads you want coming through here, man. And that's what I try to do instead of having to come through. I try to take little side streets, come out where I want to come out at, and catch 95 right here. But man, you see how this traffic looking out here. It's still looking crazy. What's good, my dude? Hey, bro, I got you live right now, man.
Oh, word?
Yeah, man. Just tell them what you got going on, man.
Shoot, if I had to be honest with you, bro, I really don't know where to start, but I just opened up my first convenience store in Buffalo on Seneca Street, getting that up and running. I got a clothing store that I'm trying to get open in Fredonia right now. Okay. That's where I was tapping in with you as far as your sneaker line, right?
That's right, brother. That's right. This is NKOSI, man. NKOSI Kicks and Clothing.
Yes, sir. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing business with you. I know I was distant. I had a lot of stuff going on I had to take care of, and I finally got it taken care of. So you definitely gonna be hearing from me soon. I'm about to be coming out your way.
Well, look, when you get ready to open it down this way, I'm your guy, man. I'm right here, man. Cause I got a lot of stuff. I'm moving my stuff online, but it ain't nothing like actually having a place where people can come and go in there.
Yeah, and I showed a couple people like the sneaker brand, everything like that, gave them the website contact that I knew, and I look forward to doing business. We're going to be face to face within the next 3 weeks.
No doubt.
I'll be in North Carolina within the next 2 weeks, no questions asked.
That's what's up. From NC to NY, man, we going to make this thing happen, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Sir. And I'm proud of you, man. Tell everybody your name, bro.
My name's Darius Franklin.
Okay, and the store, you got the address to the store right online right now where you can tell them?
The address to the store is 2083 Seneca Street. We'll be open within the next couple weeks.
Say what's up, man?
Dodge City, what's up?
That's my man for Dodge City. That's Twan for DC. What's up, OG? Tell them who you is, man. Tell them who you be.
I'm Louis.
All right, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, baby. We broadcast out of Total Boys. I'm broadcasting live Okay. This is episode 300. This episode 300 right here. I can't be out here too long. I just come show some love. Go ahead, hit him with one of these scratch. I came to give him a little bit of bread. Hit him one of these scratch offs. Yeah. It's me.
What's up, big head?
I'm broadcasting live. You already know what it is. Show some love. This is episode 300, man. I left my lights on, so I can't stay too long, man. I just came here. I said I'm gonna give you something. So I'm gonna give you something. Let me give you something off here. There go something right there. I want to see you scratch it, guy, because you hit. I want some of that bread. I was just telling a story how I gave dude $5. He hit for $600. He wouldn't give me none of it. That's a true story, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to see you scratch. Scratch it off, man.
Give me a corner of that, bro.
Yeah, man. This don't be no faking going on here, man. I told you I'd bring you something. It ain't much, man. It's the thought that count, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, man.
It's something, man. It's a little something. Ain't nothing, man, Ain't nothing, a little something. I want to see you scratch it, man. Matter of fact, give me a coin. I'm going to scratch, too.
I'll say it.
Yes, sir. But this episode 300. You know what I'm saying? My man just moved here. So like I was just telling them back in the days, when somebody in your family or your folks, they get a new crib, it's called a housewarming gift. It's called housewarming. You're supposed to come and bring a housewarming gift. But these youngins so disconnected from how we was raised, these people don't be caring about nothing, man. Nah, you can't scratch with no penny. Card. Man, listen, I'm telling you what I know, man. You want us to hit this million, boy? You better find a quarter or a dime, nigga. I'll wait till I get home to scratch mine. What's up, though, man? How you feel, man? Talk to my folks, man.
I'm good, man. I'm blessed.
I see.
I'm blessed. Walk around and see how blessed
I see, man. I see, man.
It's different from this other house.
I see, man. And you have a real DC native right here, man. It's a DC right here.
I pay $5.45 here.
You pay $5.45 to be here? Mm-hmm. Man, you got to teach these folks how to do this, man. So, this message is to who's ever under the sound of my voice or that's listening. Whatever, I'll say it again. Whatever, I felt led to say this. Somebody has to hear this. Young man, young woman, older man, older woman, old man, old woman. I'm saying this. This is what the Creator's putting in my spirit. Whatever you have in your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your body, your car, to do that is good. Whatever you find to do that is good. Do it with all your might. No half-stepping. No half-stepping. It's the time, man. I'm saying this for a reason. Somebody gonna hear me. It's the time to do it. And do it with all your might. Well, I don't know. Boy, you getting ready to get taxes back, right? It's the time to do it. Huh? Don't go out here and get a scratch off and hit for about 5 or 6 bands. It will happen. It can happen. Don't get that money and go to squandering. No. Do what you're supposed to do with it. With all your might. That book that you sitting on that you ain't wrote, it's the time to write it. I don't know a publisher. You're looking at one right now. Whatever you find to do it with all your might. Yeah, I'm working. You know me. I'm working. Where we at? Where we at? Yeah, you see where we at. Ain't playing no games. Gotta check this box. Ain't nothing there. All right. Always working. Stay on the grind.
KRS and Cool G rap, that's real rap. They dedicated ahead of the game, still doing his thing. I can't forget Rakim, nobody's better than him. I can't live without my radio. Uncle L had the ladies, yo. Slick Rick the storyteller. Remember the cellar dwellers. Dougie Fresh, one of the best. We still impressed. Kumo D, Ice-T. Rest in peace, Easy E. Rockin' Chinchilla back then. Miss Melody. Criminal Minded, grab your gun, nigga. BDP. Roxanne, Shantae, Juice Crew, all day. MC Light Flow was tight. Latifah killing the mic. You niggas know I'm right. Salt and pepper, Spinderella, get the party so hype. DJ Red Alert, Cool Herc, Grandmaster Flash made it work. Melly Mel, got plenty ghetto stories to tell. Curtis Blow, I had to let him know, that's why he was the first to blow. They say band bottles got problems, but we ain't here to rob them. We just here to show love to our founding fathers. To the hip, hop, the hippie. Let's do it for the old school. Whoa. Just like I told you. Ow. Cause we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. And we don't give a damn how I hate them feel. Let's do it for the old school. Just like I told you. Cause we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.